Hello everyone and welcome back to Little Quilter. Today we're going to be continuing work on the Sparrow Quilt here. We have already completed the first row of sparrows and the flying geese blocks, and now we're going to be doing the second row here. I am real excited to jump into it and make progress on this quilt. I've just been doing a lot of other things, as you guys know, and let's go ahead without further ado and start some quilting. All right, everybody, we have got the final row finished. I think, so these vlogs all kind of went a little bit different. You know, I had done some sort of design drawing ideas a while ago. There's a YouTube video on that of me doing some doodling designs, kind of talking through some ideas. And I did base a lot of these designs on there, but it was not all 100% those designs. I kind of changed things as I went. Let me show you. So this guy was pretty much the same as what I had imagined, and I am embracing the free space here on this guy. You know, I think for who I'm going to give this to, having this light open airiness for a kid is a great idea. This part is probably going to be one of my favorite feathers. I don't know, I'm sure this is an actual feather design, but I was quilting this and I kind of just decided to do this echoing swirl because whenever I did this one, it kind of looked, it wasn't perfect, right? So I started out here and did a circle, and then whenever I backtracked, I was like, man, that's really noticeable. And then I just kind of embraced it when I went from there, and I really love it. I really love the way that that looks. So don't be afraid to embrace those. And the same over here. You know, I ideally probably would have wanted to have them nice and even, but that's just not how it went. And so I just kind of went with the wildness of it. You know, this guy is he's a scruffy bird. He's a scruffy sparrow. This quilt here, or this design right here, so this design right here is also, I think, one of my favorites. I like to think that she's like super fancy with like her pearls draped here and all of this sort of swooping design here. I love this, and with the little eyelash going all the way, like she's got the biggest mascara lashes ever. And I really love this one. And this design here was just very random. I did not, and I had, I think, this design very similar on here, and I didn't want to do that again, so I thought something more swooping. I tried to do it with a roller, and it just wasn't going to be even, so I just embraced the free motion component of it, and I love it. I feel like it's definitely one of those dangling necklaces. The last one that I've got here, I did not really have a dramatic plan for the breastplate here or the head, and this part here, again, these pieces here were kind of just, basically, I did this line and then thought, well, maybe I can quilt my feathers backwards, realized quite quickly that was not going to happen, and so I did just two, went back and thought, well, if I just do two on the end of all of them, it will look like it's supposed to be like that. And it does. It looks great like that. I'm very happy with this kind of, almost kind of like a dragon design. I love it. So I know a lot of people say I shouldn't be talking about the mess ups or all of those things, but I do think it's important to recognize that sometimes things don't go like you plan. That doesn't mean they can't turn out beautiful. I love the way all of those sparrows look, and I think they're going to be really fun designs, especially for kids with texture and everything there. So I am super happy with how they turned out. Not at all what I originally was kind of thinking of design-wise, but just letting it go and sort of going with the flow allowed me to keep going with the quilt, and I'm quite happy with that row of sparrows. So as always, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. This is the Sparrow Quilt by Pen and Paper Pattern. If you want to see me working on piecing this quilt, there are some videos of that. And this is the second row, so I've already done the first row. There's a video on that as well if you're interested in seeing what those sparrows look like. And I will catch you guys next time. Have a great day.